Welcome back. In this video, we will adjust the character movement to make it so that our character can turn around when they're supposed to. And the thing that we're going to adjust is on the player, we have the sprite render, and the sprite render has two flip. We have the flip X, which will do this, let us flip along the X-axis, and then the flip Y, which will let us flip along the Y-axis. So we can see that the flip X is what we want to have happen right there. So let's go ahead and make an adjustment. Let's go into our player movement script graph, and we should recognize this right here. Let's look at where we are moving. In the horizontal input, we're going to look right here. We're going to interrupt the horizontal input. Before we move, we're going to see if we're moving left or right. So let's go to our object variables, and let's create a Boolean to see if we're facing left or right. So we'll say is facing left. Okay, and that is a Boolean, so that means it's true or false. And currently when we start off, we are not facing left. Okay, we're going to look at this later on if we do any kind of attacking, because this will help us determine if we're attacking left or if we're attacking right. But for right now, let's go ahead and right here create an if node. Okay, so we're going to say if the horizontal input, if the horizontal input get is less than if the horizontal input is less than 0, I'm going to go ahead and move this over here just so I have some extra room. If the horizontal input is less than 0, then we're going to add a node here. Is moving left is facing left. We're going to set is facing left to bool. Here's my Boolean literal, and that is true. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more room than I thought. Okay, so we are going to set is facing left to true if that is true. We're going to, let's go ahead and duplicate this, Control D to duplicate it. This just keeps on moving further and further north. If it's false, then we'll set this to false. Okay, and then in either case, we're going to take the sprite renderer and we're going to do the set flip X. This here. Either way, we're going to go there. So whichever of these happens, we're going to go there. We're going to set flip X to is facing left. Okay, That'll make it so the sprite is facing the correct direction. So now what we want to do is actually use this. So we're just going to take a little detour. We're going to grab this and we're going to go over here. Oh, here. And then once we're done, we're going to come back. Okay, this is a little bit more confusing than I'd like, so I'm going to put a sticky note here. Face the correct direction. Okay, just so I know what I'm doing here, I'm going to move this just so it looks a little more organized. And that should work. So let's go and get back into our game. Okay, I'm moving right, I'm jumping, I'm going to turn left. There it goes.